Machiavelli had a secret lover who would sneak into his house at night, risking everything just to be with him. He wasn't rich, he wasn't handsome, but he understood something about human psychology that most men will never figure out. I found his hidden writings on attraction, and what's in chapter 18 will blow your mind. I've spent 3 years studying Machiavelli's private letters and lesser-known works. What I discovered isn't in The Prince. It's buried in his personal correspondence about love and seduction. These aren't the political strategies everyone knows. These are the psychological tactics he used in his personal life that drove women crazy with desire. Hidden rule number 1. The phantom rival. In his letters, Machiavelli wrote about creating invisible competition. He never directly mentioned other women, but he would casually reference places he'd been, events he'd attended, always leaving gaps in his stories. Here's the psychology. When a woman suspects other women want you but can't prove it, her mind fills in the blanks. She starts competing with phantoms, rivals that may not even exist. The application. Don't brag about other women, but don't hide that you have a life. Mention that dinner you had with friends without specifying who. Reference that party you went to last weekend. Let her imagination do the work. When she asks, "Who were you with?" don't be defensive, just smile and change the subject. The mystery creates more attraction than any detailed explanation ever could. Hidden rule number 2. The delayed gratification trap. Machiavelli discovered that the anticipation of pleasure is often more powerful than pleasure itself. He would build anticipation for weeks before finally giving a woman what she wanted, whether it was his time, affection, or physical intimacy. Modern science proves he was right. Dopamine spikes highest during anticipation, not during the actual reward. This is why slot machines are addictive. It's the waiting that hooks you. The strategy: never give everything at once. If she wants to see you, make her wait a few days. If she wants deeper conversation, give her a taste, then pull back. If she wants commitment, let her earn it over time. You're not being cruel. You're creating an experience where she values what you give because she had to wait for it. What comes easy goes easy. Hidden rule number 3. The contradiction paradox. This is the most powerful rule Machiavelli ever wrote about. He said, "A man who is too predictable becomes furniture in a woman's mind." So he would deliberately contradict himself in small ways to remain fascinating. One day he'd be the intellectual discussing philosophy. The next day he'd be playful and childlike. Sometimes he'd be incredibly attentive, other times completely absorbed in his work. He wasn't being fake. He was showing different facets of his personality unpredictably. This creates what psychologists call cognitive dissonance. Her brain can't fully categorize you, so it stays engaged trying to figure you out. She never gets bored because she never knows which version of you she'll get. The secret: embrace your contradictions. Be serious about your goals, but playful in your approach. Be confident, but occasionally vulnerable. Be independent, but sometimes let her help you. Keep her guessing which side of you will show up. Machiavelli understood that attraction isn't about being perfect, it's about being unforgettable. These rules work because they tap into fundamental human psychology that hasn't changed in 500 years. If you want more hidden strategies from history's greatest minds, subscribe now and comment "Phantom." If rule number 1 shocked you, I'll share Machiavelli's exact letter in the replies.